everyone, I'm DireFox240, and people talk about having streamer luck, like you get rare things like shiny Pokemon, rare drops, etc. Can I have some of that? I would really like some of that. Although I can't really say that because we have this team going on right now. But yeah, we're starting late today because the electric company decided to, I don't know what they're doing, I guess maintaining some of the power wires by the neighborhood or something like that.
Something like that.
I don't know. It's not for me to know. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know what they were doing, but hopefully it was good things, and we don't have to worry about it so much. So, today we'll see what happens. I have no plan for how this episode is gonna go. Hi Arthur! Welcome to my stream. And do what? What we do? There's a quest somewhere in here that's completed. I don't want the completed ones. The frickin' Lucian lady. Gather tracks on the column. Yeah, this one. I want to do that first. Because, I mean, I might as well. They're giving us a free deviant to fight. I don't know what it's gonna be. Well, let's go find out. Mr. Prairpot. I'm trying to think. Cryptocurrency event. Yeah, that's definitely not a thing. Not a thing that we would do. What am I looking for? Right, I'm looking for fast travel. Oh, wait a minute. There's a dude who wants to speak with me. Alright. God, I should probably fast travel to all the towns at some point and see if there's any pending quests. Hope Matt just disappointed. Well, you'll be neither. Because said thing did not happen. Will I ever see one?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Well-traveled rider like you might be able to help me. Have you heard of elder dragons? Absolutely. They're greatly feared and for their untamed destructive power. Thanks, Stream Elements. Took you long enough. Also, that's not the title, Stream Elements. Why didn't you not update it? Well, crap.
Oops.
Stand by. Did I think I updated. There we go. I've updated the title. I forgot to hit the update button because I'm a bad streamer and all that. Speaking of, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. So if I make a plan, that's not gonna happen. Isn't that right? You can if you'd like. Hi, James. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. How'd I do? Did I get it close enough to him? He speaks really fast in his intro. Markiplier.
Yeah, he does.
Type it out myself. Okay. How are you, James? I hope you don't have another crazy work experience like you did last time. Pretty good? Awesome. Always good to hear. We're only now just getting started because electric company. You did what? JK. Alright, fair enough. I have such a burning desire to see an Elder Dragon egg, but alas, at my age, I can't go out searching for one. I mean, I knew we could count on you. No one in the village seems to know where to find Elder Dragons, perhaps the Scriveners do? Does that give me an extra quest? I mean, I'm already hunting for deviants, because why not? Oh god, the stains! Yes. Horror face. This is probably... Okay. So, yeah, let's keep using the pickle just because I want to test him out a little more. Or Reptar, rather. Half-eaten mushroom? Okay, what deviant likes mushrooms, folks? I don't know. Torn up grass. I don't remember what you ping, Reptar, but I'm sure it's useful. Spiderweb and broken tree. Pickle is a good boy. He is a good boy. He's really handy. Except when I have to go over water? Or is that not quite? I was super hesitant to use Pickle, by the way, James. Because I just feel like he's everywhere. He's standard. Not standard, but he's meta, I guess. But after the nonsense trying to get a Thunderlord, I was like, you know what? Screw the Zinogre family. We don't need one right now. Maybe I'll build the same build as Reptar as a Stygian? I don't know. It's just... Deviljho is also just so tanky, if I remember right. Is that a quest dungeon? Or is that a super rare? We need to get to the menu. If that's a super rare den, that'll be the second one I found. And we won't grab a Teostra egg this time. Or is that the subquest den? That might be the subquest. Let's find out. How do I get over there? Stratafort, we're gonna be lazy. Well, I'm gonna be lazy, you're not. That's cool. He's pretty tanky, you can keep its health if you have kinship build / dragon boosted Dragon Eater. Let me know if you need help online. Okie dokie. Certainly will. Oh wow, there's a Calavinus over there. I'm Jesus. Land, please, thank you. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the online stuff or not. Scoutflies or something on the western side. Let's go take a look. Is it this particular den right here? It's not. Or is it? High rank subquest den. Okay, never mind. Continuing on. Why more? Were they bad people? Oh, too far. Actually, James, what is left online? I guess the other deviant eggs? I don't think I'm doing online Vitalis. Because crypto is how you buy NFTs. Is it the only way? I don't think it's the only way. I know it's one of. But yes, NFTs, I don't understand them. So far, 4 people this past few days have liked my dating profile, the Facebook dating one. Feeling like a sexy boy. Hell yeah! And yeah, Deviant Eggs Den, or Deviant Dens, okay. And besides Vitalis, of course. Well, that's good. Anything super promising? No, I have to ask. I know Duo still hasn't had much luck. But I'm sure he'll get to share the full stories at a later time. At least 73. Why that many? Just cuz? Couple are single moms, couple are cute girls my age. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of single moms I've noticed. I don't know what flavor you're into, but I'm sure there's plenty of single ladies your age. I'm not even sure if like conventional dating is a thing that occurs anymore. Scoutflies find a den, thinks it belongs to a deviant? Sure, where? And about face. Because NFTs suck. If I could, I'd do it myself. Fair enough. I want to get with a mommy. I don't blame you. I can understand somebody who might, like if they can't have children of their own, they might be like, oh yes, single mom seems like a great idea. In that case, all the power to you. But inheriting somebody else's potential problems, I don't know. I have inherited enough issues from my frickin' parents, I don't think I need more. Don't want to have to worry about kids, let alone kids that aren't mine. Yeah, exactly. I don't blame you at all, like... Oh? I guess it depends. You meant actual moms. Yes, actual moms. Not MILFs. Not ladies who pick me up like a baby. You mean like Resident Evil 8 lady? You've seen Resident Evil 8 lady?
Yeah, I have. Took me a minute, okay?
Oh, okay. Wolf is doing something else. See, that's something I've always wondered about, actually. I'm just gonna tangent for a second. Like, I think I kind of get it in a biological sense. Like, the whole ladies wanting dudes that are taller than them. It's a whole, like, oh yeah, I want to be protected or whatever. But I've always found it funny with like the dudes or ladies, vice versa. It doesn't matter. Like, oh yeah, I'm a woman and I want a dude who's smaller than me so I can like bully him or something like that. I don't know. I'm just making up things. Like I wonder how that happens. Not how that happens, but the thought process, I guess. Thick mummy vampire that becomes a demon. She becomes a demon? I don't know. I haven't seen the game, but you can spoil whatever you want about that one. Only the demon actually steps on you. Dragon demon? Ooh. That's cool. She does kind of look dragony. Resident Evil 8 lady.
I thought she was a vampire or some stupid shit.
Isn't she? She's a demon. Vampire? Dragon? Demon? I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I'm working on the original teaser stuff.
Oh, yeah, same.
Where people were guessing.
Thumbnails, etc. I don't know how to use my map. I like how, out of all things, the demon is the one that steps on people.
No, I'm not actually cleaning an MNP15. I'm putzing around on a site called fueleconomy.gov, which is a government site that lists every vehicle sold in America since like 1980, with their window stickers that you see at the car lots. And it tells you the fuel economy of each and every version.
Mm-hmm. Dragon Kuro! Hello, sir! How are yous? Also James says, yeah, she's like a centaur when she transforms, but it's a dragon body with demon stuff, and her upper body is on top, and her skin torso part is inside out. Jesus!
Oh, wow.
That actually sounds pretty freaking cool. I might have to look this up.
Hey, Dragon Kuro.
Wolf was looking at cars so he can run them into NFTs. If only. Aren't NFTs technically like only digital media?
I believe you are right there.
I don't think you have the option of having a physical NFT, because then you just have the item. You don't need the NFT. You're awesome. Well, thank you, Kudo. You are awesome as well, good sir. Oh, you're playing Fire Emblem, right? The one with Lindis. How is that going? Frick, I closed the thing. Didn't mean to close. Oh no, I did a thing and I don't know how to fix. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Spaddles you on top of the bell watchtower of the snowy mansion? Hell yeah! Atmospheric at least. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Well, I kinda got started- oh, that's Grimclaw. Got started late because the power company was mucking about with the wires, but otherwise, pretty okay. I don't have NFTs, the people who are buying them. Oh, fair enough. How do I change this view? What happened?
Screw something up again, Dire Fox?
Yeah. I want to see the activity feed, and it's not... Usually it's like a hybrid view, and now it's not doing it anymore. Did anyone see the Nintendo Direct? No. Anything new? Yes, I played Waifu Lindis game. Hell yes! I did not beat that game.
Waifu Lindis game?
Fire Emblem on the Game Boy Advanced.
Ah!
That awesome freaking game. I have not beaten it myself. I need to at some point. No updates about Breath of the Wild 2, well damn. Also I saw something about the city of Seattle.
Too many tutorials. Anything about Bayonetta 3? That's supposed to be this summer-ish also. It's supposed to be this year.
Yep.
Finally.
And yeah, I forgot about the tutorials at the beginning of the game. I'm pretty sure there's actually an option where you can skip
new
that.
Kirby game, new Fire Emblem,
New Fire Emblem? Ooh.
A lot of sports stuff, Mario Kart 9 DLC.
Okay, never mind Kirby. No news about Bayonetta. Damn.
Oh.
That is unfortunate. Big sad. 8 DLC? Oh yeah, Mario Kart 8 DLC, okay. No news about Lady. Aw, man. Fire Emblem Warriors, which the first one was trash for me. Oh, Fire Emblem Warriors. Never mind. Not as excited. And I love the Hyrule Warriors game. I think it's because I feel like Fire Emblem Warriors was a bit grindier, and just there wasn't as much satisfaction of unlocking characters as Hyrule Warriors. Did you play the Calamity, the Breath of the Wild 2 version? So I was intending on picking that up at some point, but that did not happen. Come on, Sangwa, let's go. Well, Wolf's current motive is finding out gas mileages. I'm not sure why, but I know that he was talking about it with Duo.
Yeah. Currently looking into a vehicle I spotted on Craigslist, kind of.
What about the motive for the crypto massacre? I know a particular person who would be devastated if there was a crypto massacre. Not with the NFTs. Minus the NFTs. I could have used my special attack and hit him with massive damage. Diamond Warriors, all the freaking character controls the same. You have 20 swords and it's all the same. 20 flying lances and they're all the same. That's true. But High Wars, every character is different to control. It's super fun. Yeah, that's a fair point. I hadn't played Fire Emblem Warriors in so long, I completely forgot they all ran the same way. I think Robin might be the only one that has a little bit of deviation just because of the magic stuff, but I didn't play any other magic characters, so I would not know. I picked the wrong thing. No, freaking Hyrule Warriors is amazing. I love playing as Twilight Midna. And who else?
Fucking everything up.
Twilight Midna is just so freaking amazing. Like, I know she's not rated very high as a character, and I don't really care. She was fantastic in my opinion for crowd control. Oh my god. You realize who was there? No. I basically 100%ed the first one. Like 400 hours in that game with my brother. Hell yeah!
Holy shit.
I believe it though. If you're sitting there min-maxing everything and collecting fairies and whatnot, you're gonna spend a lot of time. I started to, and then my Switch kind of died. What if... Wait, James. What? For a second I thought Stream Elements was late, and I realized, wait a minute, I already saw Stream Elements. Too bad the second one was kind of shortest in comparison. Aww. That's unfortunate. Like, how short are we talking? Like 100 hours? 50 hours? Because if it's 50 hours, then Riley's now live on Twitch. Oh, okay. Will is now live on Twitch. Are they all? Also, my bloodbath died. Let me check my Switch. Okay. Yeah, Riley goes live a lot, admittedly. Wrong thing. I mean, he streams quite a bit, so... I need to double check my hours on certain games too. I also need to beat freaking 3 houses. That might be a stream idea. Although it takes forever. I got super far with... I'm gonna say this wrong. I keep thinking of her as Edelweiss, but that's obviously not correct. Because Edelweiss is a tank. What the hell was her name? Edelgard! Maybe
Yes.
with her. Her group of people. Red team, I think, technically?
Technically, I think.
Technically red team. 55 hours without DLC. I mean, there's normal length for a game, but if I compare it to the previous game, well, yeah! 55 hours for Calamity? That... I'm not gonna lie, it's disappointing. That's really disappointing. I think I have at least 100 hours in, Hyrule Warriors. I don't know if that sound came over, but I hit my frickin' forehead. Caveman who discovered fire? I don't know, that's a question. Not a huge loss, I guess.
What are you talking about? It would be a huge loss depending on when.
That's true.
Discovered fire, died.
Right. And you
Shared
read a
with no one.
What kind of letter? Actually, I wrote a letter for someone not that long ago. So, amusing choice. Also, I see you, James. Are you just having fun with the ads? A letter. Just a letter? Okay. I will give you a singular letter. You will get this one. Oh, hey, my thing came back. Cool. Okay.
And over here, that's annual fuel cost.
For nowadays prices?
Yes, with our current price of $3.50 a fucking gallon.
You know what kind?
At fucking 50,000 miles a year.
I give you another letter. Oh, I'm writing you an actual letter. Oh, okay. I was just gonna keep giving you more letters. Because I'm a pain in the butt that way.
By the way, for anybody wondering, the vehicle we're kind of partially, jokingly looking into would cost us $8,700 a year in gas. Roughly.
That's a lot
at
of
current price.
Roughly, yeah. James says, I re-downloaded Mario Kart 8, completely crap on the kids online, 7 rounds or so, 5 first place. Free DLC on the 18th, I think. 48 tracks to anyone with Nintendo Online membership. Really?
Yes!
Is Mario Kart 8 the one I have? Yes, it is. That might actually be really worth getting then, because I love the old tracks. Remember, it's getting closer. In fact, it's in a few days.
Yeah, the big gun show's this weekend.
Well, that's true. What is in a few days?
I don't fucking know.
What's today's date? It's the 9th.
You
it's
mean
February.
besides the baby boom?
Oh yeah, the baby day, as I call it. Cool, we killed a grandpa.
The one day a year that the thirsty
mauled?
housewives actually put out.
Right. How did you get mauled by a coconut? And what are you doing that got you mauled by a coconut?
Somebody just shoved something with, you know, coconut on it in his face.
That could be a...
Would be my guess.
James just amused by my multiple questions. It is time for the Chuck Norris joke. Now the other thing? The other thing. It's a meme. I can think of 2 days that you might be referring to. A meme, though? I don't think of the 13th as a meme. Unless it's a Friday. Which I suppose is a possibility. I haven't looked. It's the Mario Kart map Coconut Mall? Oh. Oh. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I did not spend a lot of time in Mario Kart, okay?
Well, this is a crappy page, but it's the page you're getting. So, Chuck Norris once leaned against a tower in Pisa, Italy. Are you okay there, Dire Fox?
Why did I decide to drink?
I don't know.
That was a dumb idea.
Yes, it was.
God damn it, James. Feel free to hang out and get mauled by a coconut.
Chuck Norris refers to himself in the fourth person.
That hurts me. He'll hydrate. Thank you, Kudo. I will hydrate again. I got that reference he says about the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
And finally, the last one on this page. A recent poll discovered 93% of women think about Chuck Norris during sex. A related poll discovered Chuck Norris thinks about Chuck Norris 100% of the time during sex.
Why is that so funny to me? Oh my god, what the frick? Yeah. That's an appropriate reaction.
Yes, especially because it's talking about sex.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, Dire Fox.
Appreciate it, Wolf. That was great. Oh my god. I don't know why that one got me so hard. That's... It's always the stupid ones. It's just like the random off-the-cuff ones that get me the most.
What do you guys say? Was that a good enough page to not go for an extra joke somewhere else?
That's entirely up to you. That page was pretty decent. That last joke was hilarious.
I didn't think that last joke was hilarious, but apparently everybody else did. Maybe there's something wrong with my sense of humor today.
Maybe. James says, was my mom back in the day getting boned just thinking, Chuck Norris. Does that need to be a sound alert now? Actually, that's the thing I want to research. Not maybe. Depends on what happens on Sunday. This weekend, I want to try to get at least a little bit into sound alerts, so that way we can play around with some commands. So if you guys have any ideas, by all means, let me know. And if it's something I can make, I guess that counts as a sound alert. Yeah, sure. Me so horny.
It's a redeemable.
It's a redeemable. Perfect. That was right in the yellow. There's your me so horny. I didn't miss any other things, chat. Up to you if you want another page or not.
Oh no, I was going to go for a singular joke, but...
Oh, singular joke.
Everybody liked that page well enough, we'll leave it be.
I'm glad you enjoy those, Kuro.
Oh shit, he's still here.
Alright, hang on a minute. Just because you did it. Oh, I fixed the, hug command, by the way. Ah! More poopies. Milk the meme that goes, somebody needs some milk? You might have to send that one to me. Somebody. Oh, he's some milk. What? Freaking James. Hey! Wait, what? Oh, okay, cool, that worked. I read it backwards. Dragon, Kuro, go! Eee! The hug thing works. There you go. Now you guys can hug each other if you so desire. Spank! Oh no. Do I have to make that one as also?
I don't know, you tell me.
What do you guys think? Should I make spank one of the commands? That's hilarious. That's a great idea, James. That might yes. Okay. So we got spank, that's easy enough to fix. We have nut, and we have suck that I need commands for. So if you guys have ideas. I think this is the third stream I've asked. Because I am just at a loss.
Maybe you should get some new people in here before you ask again.
Ask about nut and suck. Come on, man.
What the command should actually do.
Right. Don't do that again, lol harder. I am not making a command that's exclamation point spank harder. I'm not doing it. Don't do that, James. Please. Baby maker. Frick.
Well, that's how you get nut. That's not what the nut command should be, though.
No, but that baby maker could be a hilarious sound alert, like in oh yeah. I don't know. I've been having some really stupid ideas about what to add to the stream. Liquid baby maker. The specificity is key there. Oh my god. I completely got lost in chat and was not continuing the game. Grimclaw Tigrex, even experienced hunters have a tough time with it, and you defeated it just like that. I'm writing a police report? Okay. I'll be eager to see your creativity. Did you go to the Scrivener's Lodge? I think someone is looking- Why is that? Okay, fine, we'll go to the frickin' Scrivener's Lodge, man. Wait, are you playing a game? Thanks, Kudo. I'm having frickin' Baku syndrome, this is what's happening. That's fine, I don't mind it.
Hey look, a distraction.
Hey look, that actually worked once, by the way.
Yeah, I pulled it on her and it worked.
And it frickin' worked. I'm just so salty. West Limor Desert, okay.
She looked away.
I legitimately looked away.
And it took maybe a quarter of a second to half a second before the realization hit.
Yeah.
And she was so pissed.
Sussy Baka. James, I have to ask, why are you suddenly fascinated with the stream elements alert? Or is Discord going nuts and I'm not seeing it? Or is this just a gag? Kieran tracks, that's right, okay. So I guess we're doing quests, we're not going into the Elder's Lair or whatever. That's fine. I'm just curious, I just want to know, man. Lemur Desert and... I don't know why, I remember when I told-
Oh my god! Dragon Kuro's coming. Fairfax.
That's hilarious, and you're such a freaking troll. I love it so much.
Please
Jerk.
tell me that's true.
I imagine it is. Press Alt F4 to skip credits, and indeed skipped credits. Yeah, I imagine it did. That's amazing. Oh my god, if you ever want to be a serious troll to somebody, now I have an idea, I guess. Where the frick is the desert? Okay, there it is.
You mean like in the early days of freaking voice commands on Xboxes where you'd get into a lobby and some little fucking kid would scream, Xbox off! Xbox off! Xbox off!
Oh yeah, that's right.
To see who had voice commands turned on.
It's true, I don't know if you guys know Maru Kurakami? I do not. It's literally last year. Please tell me it was clipped. That is so clippable.
That is very clippable.
When I say jerk, I wasn't calling you a jerk. Arthur gets it. Okay. Fair enough. I wasn't 100% sure, but I wasn't about to make the assumption. I don't remember. Ah, damn. Either way, I'm sure it was hilarious. That just sounds like an event. Okay, we'll go this way. These nuts are very clippable. Yeah. Is that bait for you trying to clip me for something? Because I feel like that might be it. Scout flies, where are you taking me?
Hey, James? Your nuts might be very clippable, but these nuts are not.
You know what? It didn't even occur to me that clippable, like as in like castration, didn't even occur to me. Normally I'm the one who gets the joke. Normally. It hasn't even been like a weird day, it kind of exists. Mine are already clipped. Joke's on you, mine are already clipped. Damn.
Yeah.
Big sad. Okay. Ooh, gold den. Do I win about it? Nah. Just keep going. Like a pug rolling on the ground. What?
I don't get it either.
Actually, speaking of small doggos, so my coworker has a chihuahua. Normally, I'm like, ew, small dogs. But I'm pleasantly surprised. Her dog is actually really nice, doesn't bark, doesn't nip at people, etc. He's just a well-mannered boy. Maybe that just speaks more about my coworker than it does about the dog.
Probably.
I'm gonna go with that. Granted, she has raised a lot of animals, so at least she knows what she's doing. Small dogs are for old women. She is not old.
Small dogs are rats.
That's what safety guy calls it. Rat dog. Hilariously enough, she didn't even want the thing. The only reason why she took him is because she knew who the owner I completely distracted. The owner, or the person that the dog was originally going to be going to was like, she suspected was abusive because of some of the other dogs that she's seen from that person. So she was like, well, I can't in good conscience let the dog go to a home that will probably, like, puppy mill it to death. So I guess I'll take it, I guess. And it turns out it's like her favorite dog now. Now this is a freaking woman with a basset hound. Who she also wants to bring into work. I have a hamster, he destroyed the power cable of the modem last Sunday. I don't know how he didn't electrocute himself. That's a damn good question. That's right, how is your hamster? What was the name that you settled on? I could have sworn I was there, but I don't remember.
By the way, I once had a kitten chew through a power cord for a household device.
Really?
Yes, and get electrocuted.
And did it die? I'm assuming it
No,
died.
it didn't die.
How? Amperage, I guess? Low amps?
No, because we saw it from the other room. Around a corner.
Oh. Yuki, okay, that's right.
We couldn't figure out what the fuck happened until the kitten came out, like...
Fuzzed?
2 days later. And we noticed that the whiskers were gone.
Oh no, that poor creature. You know what happens if you clip
okay,
a
they weren't
whiskers,
gone,
right?
but most of them were... They weren't all gone, but there was like half the number, and the number that were there were like literally less than half the original length.
Oh no, poor Kato.
Yeah, that kitten was kind of screwed up.
Yeah, because if you clip the freaking whiskers
and shit for a while.
Don't do this. I'm just telling you, don't do it. It's not nice. But if you take a cat and you clip off half of its whiskers on one side of its body, you will mess it up royally. It's a terrible thing to do. You must have raised your kitten's level.
Something like that.
Something.
We couldn't figure out what it was.
What it chewed through?
No. This is 2 decades ago, so the order of events and what actually happened is a little questionable, but
a little foggy.
Definitely had a kitten, definitely under 10 weeks. 10 weeks?
It relies on them for balance.
Pretty sure under 10 weeks.
Balance and
under 10 or
knowing
12.
how wide a thing is.
Yeah.
Because kitten whiskers, if I'm not mistaken, or cat whiskers are the width of their body.
Yes.
So if they press into something and their whiskers bend in and they know it, then they won't. Well, they'll try to squeeze themselves anyway because they're cats, but they'll know it'll be tight.
Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely a kitten, kind of not really too young to be homed, but kind of a little too young to comfortably be rehomed and whatnot.
Aww.
And it definitely chewed through a power cord and shocked itself and burnt its whiskers. But other than that...
It was fine?
I think it was fine.
Well, I'm glad your hamster's okay, Kudo.
Yeah, seriously glad your hamster's okay.
So you just got that little boy, didn't you? Or it feels like you just did. God, as much as hamsters are adorable, I don't think I could keep one again, because the last time I had hamsters, Freaking idiot kitten, right? Last time I had hamsters...
Yes, idiot kitten.
Actually, they're my brothers, technically. We got them from a neighbor. We didn't know that they were both males. So, one of them bit the other's balls off. And I was like 5 when this happened. So, it was a bit gnarly to witness. But we promptly got rid of the one whose balls got bitten off. And kept the aggressive one for some reason. What? Yes! So that's one of the reasons why I'm not a really big hamster person. Like, they're cute. And I appreciate that people own them. And that people take care of them and good care of them at that. But I just don't think I could keep another hamster. Says the person who wants a tarantula, but whatever. Weird stories with Dire Fox today, I guess. That was gnarly. You keep tripping me out, James, especially since I see the red, and I always think, oh, it's Stream Elements again. I know it's not broken, I just know it's you pulling a frickin' prank. What do you swap to? Not technical, I imagine. I'd probably power, but you know what? Just boop it. I'm trying to use the Devil Joe, but I can't change it to speed. That works. No, we need a speed monster. I forget what... I think they're weak to thunder, so I guess it doesn't really matter which one I bring out. Yeah, well, if you planted that idea in my head, and now I'm just sitting here like, things I can do with the one game that you decided, or that you suggested. We might have to recreate the Psycho. Ow.
Yeah, definitely would have to recreate that.
Did I just get one shot? What happened? I see James saw what happened. Did I really just get booped that hard? Also, I'm thinking of getting rid of protective masks and replacing it with self-heal. I doubt that's gonna happen before I finish the game, but, you know. Yeah, might as well kill it. Kill it style. Some chick named Smith Florence has been messaging me. Like Florence Smith or Smith Florence?
Smith Florence, probably.
I feel like it's a very important distinction, but you said Smith Florence, therefore, on Facebook and she's cute but out of my league. Why do you say that? Like older than you are out of your league, or like out of your league she's too hot?
I mean, could be a fisher.
Could be.
From the Middle East or something.
Yeah.
Some Nigerian prince.
Like on a scale of like, yeah, I'd bang her once a week to I need to tap it every day. Are we talking like every day sort of levels of hot?
Your scale is so wrong.
I'm just being funny. But no. So what if she's too pretty? Seriously. You never know.
Like, what kind of hot are we talking here? Are we talking like
giant tits?
Like, are we talking like fap material? Or are we talking like, yeah, maybe once if I was drunk? Or are we talking like, if they offered, you'd go? Are we talking like, you'd actually pay for that?
So I'm thinking it's a bot or fake. She's super hot, like model mainstream ginger, but to me, or personality, she's... Or to me personally,
she's
sorry.
Skinny with good health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, could be a bot. That's the one super annoying thing. All the bots on the apps and stuff. It's like, oh,
I mean,
we can siphon dudes' money very easily by
one
just
of
pretty
the
hot chicks. The kind of girl you'd see on hair dye? Oh. That's actually a really good way of putting it.
Yeah. Now, exchanging emails and whatnot with people can, just opening the email can, or message can give them your information
Or enough
or
information.
put a fucking virus in your computer anyway, so you got to be careful to start with.
It's
But
also Facebook.
if you think so your mom's had her account stolen how many fucking times?
No, that's what I mean. Facebook Messenger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it depends on how you use it, I guess.
So,
Oh, it's a bloodbath.
if you trust to not lose your account and shit enough, a way to try and weed out if they're a bot or whatnot is to be nice and be like, hey, look, you're too hot. I think you're too hot. I'm kind of skeptical that you might be a bot. Could you maybe take another picture of yourself with like your buddy's phone screen, your buddy's, lock screen, so that you can see the time and date?
That's
like no personal information or anything like that. Just another picture of them with something that proves date and time.
It's like the whole "you're too good to be true" thing.
Yeah. Not like the local newspaper or something like that.
Yeah.
Although that would be good, but that's personal information. You get relatively where they're at.
Yeah, you can figure out where they're located, or if it's like a local paper only, you could narrow it down to the town, sort of thing.
Or if it has the delivery address on it.
Or that, yeah. I did not frickin'... Oops, so well. She asked where I'm from, and I said Oregon, and she's in Alabama on her profile, and I said, okay, yeah, I'm in Virginia too. Oh, yeah, that's a bot.
Yeah, that's a bot.
That's annoying. I was about to say sorry for your loss, that's not the appropriate way to use that phrase. That sucks. Wasn't there one that Duo got that he just started messing with because they just kept sending random porn pictures?
Yes.
Like, they weren't even, like, good pictures.
They were... they were close enough that he wasn't really sure that it was a bot. And he was pretty sure it was a phishing scam, but he wasn't positive. So he
Like,
almost kind of played along, but more so tricked them type play along than actual play along. Just to go with it far enough to figure it out.
Gotcha. And she has over 1,000 Facebook friends? Nobody has 1,000 Facebook friends. I like how that's my immediate go-to. Like, that's
There's
the
plenty
line.
of people with over 1,000 Facebook friends.
I know, but I certainly don't. Do I even know
They're
enough?
not people they actually know.
That's true enough. Like, I don't even have 1,000 freaking friends on the random mobile game I play. I don't even have. Feel free to hang out, and also nobody has 1,000 Facebook friends. That is 100% what I need to title this episode that goes on YouTube. Nobody has 1,000 Facebook friends. Oh wow, that was quick. Hey. Astros, do you use power here? I think you must. Yeah. That's a good title. I mean, I like titling the frickin' VODs, just random stuff that happened in the stream. Like, there was one that was like, how did you get detention? I felt like that was fun. I guess I'll ask her for JK. Just get sent, like, 5 different people's nips. What? What are we doing?
Yeah, unfortunately I can only see 2 lines worth of chat.
I need to fix that. I need to figure out what's best for us to be able to see chat better. Or horse cock pics, yeah. See, this is weird conversations with Direfox, here we go. See, you can immediately tell the difference between a human dick, though, and a horse cock. Not because of the size.
Says you, there are some really fucking dumb people in the world.
This is true.
You could show them a picture of the belly of a horse where you get a sliver of the belly of the horse and like the top third of the legs and just erect penis, and they'd go, holy fuck, that's a big dick.
Yeah.
And never realize it's not on a person.
True. Just the tip? I mean, maybe. You know what? I hope this kills you. You can't tell the difference from my penis and a horse, just saying. Oh, frick.
Yeah, what'd you do? Use a scale model?
I'm gonna just sit here and just bludgeon this bloodbath. There we go.
You know what they say. Always, when you go ice fishing, always bring an action figure of yourself with you, so that you can make your catch look more impressive.
Mine's just that much of a beast, it looks like a horse cock. Oh, Lord. Part of me hopes that someone has used it as a pickup line at some point. Like, hey girl, my horse. Yeah, my horse is my cock. Let's go. This conversation took a turn, as they normally do. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's a funny enough pickup line. Ooh. Really? No, just for posterity, we're taking the rainbow. Feel free to hang out, and my horse is my cock. There's just a lot of titles that are available for this particular one, isn't there? Look at my horse is amazing. Wolf, have you ever seen that video, by the way? 'Cause it is a music video.
Yes, I saw the music video probably over 10 years ago.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I did have to show you Charlie the Unicorn that other time. I've never known the joy of sucking one, but I'm okay with that. What, a horse cock or a human cock? We need to specify. I'm assuming you mean human.
You say that, James, but you know you'd at least think about it for $1 trillion.
I think anybody can be gay for $1 trillion. Or force themselves to be, I guess. I don't know the proper wording for that either.
No, people who don't understand exactly how much money $1 trillion is would not.
That's true. $1 trillion could buy you a country.
More than a country.
Probably 3 countries, honestly. I mean, a Bloodbath Diablo's Retreat? I killed it, actually. You keep showing how incredible you are. I'm not even surprised anymore. What else you get? What else you get? What else you got?
It's like, let's see. $1 trillion could finance a personal flight to Mars and back, along with buying a private island and sending your entire hometown's population to college on interest.
True. I think I'd rather suck a horse just in piss for $1 trillion, not gonna lie, than a human.
Yeah,
the horse might kill you, though. Rather than a human. The horse legitimately might kill you. I'd rather that not happen, but, I mean, if the horse is contained, I don't know why this is... Why am I thinking about this too much?
Because you're thinking into it more than any of us are.
I don't know. I haven't seen the sheer amount of horse juice, but I imagine...
Depends on a lot of factors, I would imagine. Many of the same factors that apply to any other male animal.
That's what you into. But this conversation, who the frick knows? Horses?
I've been with her for almost a decade and a half, and even I don't know what she's into. Sorry, even I'm not sure what she's into.
Let's go to the base. Let's go here. Well, fun story for you, James. When I was a younger, innocent child, and I wanted
Something says I haven't heard this story.
You've heard this story. So, I like horses a lot. Like, I used to ride and all that other stuff. So at one point I was like, oh, I want to get into horse racing.
Story.
Yeah, this story. So I was like, okay, what are the things that you need to know for horse racing? We need to know breeding, you need to know nutritional stuff, you need to know care, and all that kind of thing.
Are you at any point during this entire time going to be playing your game?
Eventually. So I went to the library, and I was like, oh, this is a good idea. Let's go to the library and find a book about horses, like raising horses. Well...
Spoiler alert, this was not a good idea.
This was not a good idea. So, oh, Rocky Canyon. So what ended up happening was, what happened was, I got several books, one about nutrition, like horse nutrition, and the other, like, about raising horses and stuff. Well, the book with raising horses had graphic pictures of how to breed and how it works and stuff, and horse birthing and that kind of thing. Let it be known that I very quickly didn't want to get into that. Oh, me oh my. It was a weird day. At that point, I was like, do I have to hide this book from my parents? Like, this is strange. Hiding a horse book. That has so many implications. So yeah, there you go. That's how I figured out way too early what horse giblets look like. It's actually another story I might not have told you. So, there was a lady at one of the barns I would help out at.
You never told me the story you just told, and I've heard this one.
Oh, okay.
So you're backwards. Whoops. And sorry about peeking the mic.
What was it? Right, so this lady had a stallion. Well, no. It doesn't matter. She had a male horse.
It was a gelding.
It was probably a gelding. Nobody keeps stallions. Oof. Yeah. So she has this male horse, and she's in one of the stalls where it has like the hose that you can wash stuff off. They're like, oh, she's washing her horse. Then I realize she's elbow deep into this thing's dick. With a glove all the way up to her shoulder. And I'm like, what the hell? I must have been like maybe 9 or 10. And she's like, oh, I'm just cleaning him out. I'm sorry. Why? Why are you like all the way up there? She goes, it's easier if he's hard. And I went, stop! Stop talking to me! She was picking out rocks and stuff. And I'm like, well, okay, fine, but why are you doing it now when there's a bunch of, like, impressionable children around? Like, that seems like a mistake. Or maybe
because they need to learn these things.
Or maybe it's a good idea. You can convince them not to own horses. Like, all the kids are like, Mama, I want a pony! And then they see that go, I don't want a pony
Or
anymore!
They can misconstrue it that they have to help their male friends do that same bit if they get too friendly. And they won't have male friends for a while.
That's hilarious. That's an idea I can subscribe to. Elbow deep into a horse dick. Yeah. It's bizarre.
Because, you know, foreskin and shit.
Yep. Something, okay, scout flies. Oh man, I'm just...
But yeah, as you ride the horse around and shit, rocks, pebbles, sand, dirt, shit like that gets up
in there.
In the hole of the foreskin and down in around the actual dick and whatnot, and that needs cleaned out because that'll do bad things.
Yep. I mean, just imagine if you had a rock stuck in your freaking hole. Doesn't matter which hole, just a hole. Pick one.
No, just imagine if somebody lined your fucking underwear with sandpaper.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's another title. Elbow deep into horse dick. That's the wrong title for the YouTube video, but you know. This is why the streams are 18 and up. Because I would tell one of these stories like, oh yeah, this is how I learned that keeping horses is a little strange. And immediately, you know, Wolf and Fox, would you screw a horse for $2 billion? I would not, because I'd probably die. Because me screwing a horse is different than Wolf screwing a horse.
I mean, Dire Fox, you do know they make things called strap-ons.
Is that an option? Oh. Just food for thought there. Oh my god, that is an image I didn't need in my brain. Thanks, Wolf. I mean...
That's okay, I can do the same thing to the audience, too. Hey, just for reference, anytime you think about, you know, paying somebody or getting paid to fuck a horse, or I should say, be fucked by a horse, the size of the extremity can cause,
hemorrhaging.
Ruptures inside of the body, and if that doesn't, the, cum load can also.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Which, I mean... Yeah.
Sometimes it's a shot or two. Sometimes it's a half gallon.
Yeah, horses are strange that way. They're also, like, 2-pump chumps, by the way, so at least it'd be over quickly. Oh, God! Yeah, I know too much about horses.
So, yeah. Now that I've graphically put that in your head, I will tell you that there are too many people who have died to bestiality with a horse.
Mm-hmm. Just imagine her puking horse cum. What the frick? Yeah, kind of, essentially. I think Duo's actually...
Or having a bunch of white, pink liquid burst out around the dick. Because You have ruptured the insides of the vagina and are having heavy internal bleeding and will be dead in a matter of maybe minutes or less.
Probably less, if I had to hazard a guess.
Depends.
It does depend. Again. So, here's the sad part of how I learned that horses were freaking two-pump chumps. I finished it? Okay, good. I was reading a book that I was told was good.
And wasn't.
It was awful. I didn't finish the book. I got within 50 pages... No, I got within like maybe 50 to 20 pages of finishing the book and put it down. Because one of the conversations was these two dudes talking about how this horse... They couldn't breed this horse because it took forever to, well, finish, shall we say. And they were like, oh yeah, you know... This horse is, apparently doesn't have anything, or blah 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 blah, or whatever is broken, so on and so forth. So me and my infinite curiosity was like, is this legit? It's legit. You start to worry if it takes more than like 3 pumps. That's a Thunderlord. Hi, buddy. The hair dye looking girl is acting weird, probably not real. Yeah, I'd say so. Now, if I remember right, Thunderlord is weird. I don't think he's actually technical, which he should be. And I'm a cheat. Thunderlord. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. You know what? I'll let this happen. I don't know if I'm actually gonna survive this attack. That's alright. She just said, where are your parents? Peppo leave. Yes, Peppo leave. Oh my lord. That's not terrifying. I would say people are weird, but if it's a bot, I guess the person who made the bot is just looking to mess with people out of nowhere. Jesus Christ. See, this is why doing things on the roll. Let me rephrase. This is why the internet's dangerous. For men and women. Like, I can't imagine. I'm gonna send her a dick pic, and then a radiant guy behind the screen is gonna go. There you go. I don't know what this dude do. So, guards, I take an unreasonable amount of damage. Freaking thunderbugs. Sent it to me? Okay, cool. Not the dick pic, the police report. I assumed as much. I apparently do not have Discord open. Nonsense is happening. Okay, yeah, sure. Blind the Thunderlord. And we are going to bonk the Great Thunderbug. Ideally. Chat being dirty tonight. I guess I'm not really helping either, so that's fine. Blinded, hell yes. Does that technically count as supercharged? I'm not really sure. All I know is he has 2 freaking great thunderbugs and I don't like it. Let's get somebody who's not weak to thunder out here. What is actually- wait a minute, what is he weak to? JK quoting Meat Cannon? Who the frick is Meat Cannon?
Canyon.
Canyon. Oh. Quoting- okay, rephrasing. Who is Meat Canyon? Or what is Meat Canyon?
You should know what a meat canyon is.
Listen, that's what the first place my brain jumped to, but I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt here. Is that Thunderbug dead? Okay, let's go. I'm still paralyzed.
Though honestly, I prefer Spasm Chasm more.
Spasm Chasm! Alright, that's funny. It makes cursed really bad videos of cartoons into animations. I'm fine with this. Fine with what? Anyone someone targeting me again? No, I will heal the party because... Sure. I think I know what you're talking about. I am still paralyzed. I was gonna say I believe in the Elder Frost, I don't anymore. She's also inflicted with paralysis. Gosh, dang it. Fine, fine, fine. Sangwa, come here. Do your protective mask thing and own the frickin' battlefield. Go. Wrong skills. Monsters. Can I cure myself of this? Immunizers? No. Oh, the meats. Energy drink, sensible, blah blah blah. Intuitizer? Here's blind. Is this what I don't have? Cure is now I have paralysis. Me, please. Just one thing, don't hold hands with Fox. Bird loves things. Because that's how babies are made, apparently. Me? Why they're in town? Hmm? Who's in town? I have not been paying attention to how these thunderbugs attack. Oh, thank God.
Do they even hurt?
Yes.
Oh, right.
I don't mean any harm, just asking me. You're fine. Oh. I see. Yes, ride the bloodbath. We'll leave Roberto to his agony. It hits all of them? Hell yeah, go! Good to hear. My regards. I like you. You look so cool and calm. Bruh. Is that- wait, was that her response to the dick pic? That conversation doesn't make any sense. It will be. Touché, sir. Touché. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, fair enough. I'm trying to instill sense into something that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, let's power it up first. Proud of my police report. It truly captures brutality. Alright. I will have to look at it afterwards, though. And goodbye. I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing these side quests because I kind of want the levels for everybody, but also I'm curious as to what's at the end of the rainbow here. If you can call it that. Your freaking puns, Naviro. I could really do without them. Nursuda. Basil. Naviro is making hentai noises. He is, and it's really unsettling. The English isn't much better, but he is very squeaky in this. Naviro, buddy, need you to turn it down a notch. You're not Pikachu. Didn't that lady who voiced Pikachu make it onto, like, the Japanese news?
Time and again.
Yeah. I'm getting parched. Get something to drink. You must stay hydrated. Well, you don't have to, I guess, but... I needed to quell this matter. Not for those infinitely thinking of horse cocks. He could be. He's very strange.
I mean, he's a beast, so it's fine.
Is it though? Isn't that like cross species? Is that?
It's fine. It's not bestiality if he's a beast.
You're hurting my head, man.
It's only bestiality if you're human.
I feel like there should be another word for this, and I can't come up with anything. Cross species, cross something. Dolphins are the worst offender, though, if we're talking about this.
Yeah. And, do not do bestiality, guys.
It's bad.
It's dangerous, it's immoral, it's illegal, it's... Yeah, you can wind up dead or in jail.
I like how you started with immoral.
Yeah. It's like, you can wind up dead, you can wind up in jail, and that's beside the point, that it's just plain wrong.
It's weird. Yeah, let's do defense charm. Meanwhile, my name is Dire Fox and yours is Dire Wolf.
And?
I don't know, I just find it funny. Bestiality's a beautiful thing because we're all just animals.
That's cross-species, that's not...
True.
That's not what we're talking about here.
We're basically futuristic monkeys. I mean, that's true. I mean, that's a good question. So, on a random hypothetical note here, we're all animals, but we have the ability to speak, essentially. Well, no, that's not the thing that makes us technically unique. It's our thought, isn't it? Our self-recognition, I guess.
Something like that?
Knowing that we exist.
Not necessarily, but yes.
No, there's other animals that do this. The mirror test is what I'm thinking. What are you looking at?
Self-aware.
Yes, being self-aware. Isn't that the number one thing that separates us apart from... Separates us
You
apart.
mean
Separates us
besides
from animals?
opposable thumbs?
Raccoons have opposable thumbs.
And the use of tools?
Fair.
Or fire?
Crows. Us.
The main thing that changed...
Humans have bigger dicks!
Yeah, no. Actually, humans tend to have smaller dicks by body size than a lot
Don't get me started
of
on
the...
ducks. Ducks are horrifying.
What about turtles?
Ducks are more horrifying.
Yeah, I know. Any which way. So, humans actually have small dicks, for the most part, in comparison
I mean, the difference is that we have guns. Tools.
to body size to dick size ratio in comparison to the rest of the animal kingdom.
Rodents.
A lot of other animals actually have a bone for their dick.
That's true, yeah. I forgot about that.
For one.
I think dogs have it.
Most.
Turtles? You mean me? Listen, turtle noises are hilarious. And supposedly what they... No, not supposedly, it is. It's what they use for the Jurassic Park velociraptors.
It's sped up a lot, supposedly.
And distorted.
Yeah.
Remembered me. Or mentioned me, sorry. Let's go to Primor Garden and get bopped by a Kieran. I tried to fight a Roshi Kieran, by the way, James. What the frick, man? That thing just murdered my face. I realize in context of everything else we've been talking about, and the Roshi Kieran is a horse, I'm gonna amend that. A Roshi Kieran frickin' froze all of my dudes into oblivion. It was not fun. Elder Dragon Gen? No. Yes, this one. 3 Elder Dragon stimulants? Holy crap. Yeah, exactly. That's the direction I was trying to avoid. Failed miserably. Arthur's comment, skip past it for Wolf. We know. Because otherwise it'd be really strange, honestly. It's like, oh yeah, I believe this person did these heinous things, but I want to watch them and giggle with them. Well, is that weird? I guess it...
And not report it to the police.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, granted, all I have is this dude's screen name, but you know. Or are they? Oh, me oh my. Chipped bone. Listen, the reason why... Here's the thing I don't understand. I mean, I guess the games aren't super lore-friendly anyway. We're looking for a Kieran, right? And we're trying to find tracks of the Kieran. Kieran are supposedly so gentle on all living things until they're pissed off that they won't even displace a blade of grass. And we're finding tracks. Just saying.
Well, they can make tracks in mud without grass.
That's true. Does this look like there's any mud around here?
No.
Okay. You mean like a certain someone, Arthur? You can go invisible. Wolf can't die. Oh god, you know, that's actually a funny point. I've never thought about that with like invisible people. If they can maintain the invisibility, like, if they can maintain the invisibility, like, forever, and they get caught doing something terrible, and they just stay invisible forever, well, I guess you gotta die eventually, but I don't know, it's a random thought. Stratport, let's go. Well, but Kieran can break physics. Yep. I mean, there's a lot of World players that would agree with that statement. Actually, James, you've played World. The Tempered Kieran quest. How did you fare on that? Because I remember hearing about a bunch of people being like, oh, it's so hard, I had to build a set, etc, etc. Maybe it's because I knew Kieran's moves and whatnot. It took, granted, yes, I carded to Tempered Kieran because, yes, it's Tempered frickin' Kieran. But it wasn't like, oh, I gotta try 10 times. The frickin' Tempered Brack and Tempered Glav was more of annoying for the frickin' 50-minute timer. For some reason, I almost kept timing out before I got booped. Fire Invisible, that would be awesome. If you could turn it on and off, that would be awesome. Speaking of invisible people, second season of the Monster Girls. What is that called?
Oh! Interviews with Monster Girls!
Yes, Interviews with Monster Girls. Is there a second season coming for that?
There was supposed to be. I don't know whatever happened to it. That might have gone the way of the dodo on hold because of freaking Kyoto Animation burning down for all I know.
Oh, that's right.
And/or COVID. And/or it might be in Japanese and not English.
True. Oh, hi Fuji! There's a lot of things I need to do. Hang on. Oh my god, Fuji. Holy crap, Fuji. Alright, the first was the posture check and the hill hydrate. Oh my god. Hello to you too, sir. How are you?
Hi, Master Fujin.
How's your... Where's my drink?
So...
No, where's the tea?
It's over here.
Oh, I need to hill hydrate and apparently do a posture check at the same time. Let's go! Temper Kieran, I had to solo, but I didn't have a line. Same. A lot. Everything. But yeah, Fuji. We have iced tea. It's not any specific kind of tea, it's just powder, water, etc. Didn't burn down some scoundrel, burned down with propane tanks. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I know.
He's killed on my second attempt. It was a dick, though.
Some piece of shit lit it on fire.
Me and you both, by the way, James. And yeah, it sucks, Arthur. Chuck Norris joke. Go. Well, actually, before that, what mangas are you reading?
Let's see.
Not the other ones.
What is the current manga?
I don't know why that makes me giggle so much.
I'm gonna lose that page.
Speaking of bestiality.
Oh my goodness, here we are, fucking like 30 pages in. Okay. It's sudden, but I came to another world. But I hope to live safely.
Right. I can never do them right like you can.
That was better.
Better? I don't know. I'm practicing my freaking deer call.
You mean before you go hunting?
Yeah. And then, okay, the last one was the Chuck Norris joke. I think I got, yeah, you, and me so horny. Because they stole his
Probably
scene from
learned
an anime
that Click
concept.
Clack freaking
Did I miss Click
peaks
Clack?
the mic all the time.
No, there was a Click Clack too. We'll get that after the Chuck Norris joke.
I had. Well, at least it didn't get missed.
Wait, wasn't there? Oh no,
What?
I was reading past ones. Fuji did not redeem.
Are you
that
sure?
Mm-hmm.
You sure you're sure?
I am sure I'm sure. I have triple checked now.
I still don't believe you.
Suckmaster. Oh god. Fuji, no, hang on. This... There it is. There's the Click Clack. This all came about because of this.
Who's the green? Is that
That's Fuji,
Fuji?
yeah. He said, there you go, with the Click Clack.
Ah.
But yeah, because I made the hug command, now we've been coming up with all sorts of other nonsense like spank. Continue.
Okay.
Alright, where the hell am I?
Chuck Norris once roundhouse kicked someone so hard that his foot broke the speed of light, went back in time, and killed Amelia Earhart while she was flying over the Pacific Ocean.
Jesus! That was a complicated one.
Yeah, it was.
Aww,
And
thank you for the hugs.
There's only 2 on this page, so hopefully this one's good enough to make it worth it. Chuck Norris's family crest is a picture of a barracuda eating Neil Armstrong.
I was not expecting Neil Armstrong. I was expecting something else. Aw, thank you for the hugs, Fuji! James is insistent on suck. Is that what we're gonna do? Is that what we're gonna do for suck? Oh god, no, we can't. I think that might break terms of service.
You know what? Since it's only 2, I'm gonna do the other page, which also only has 2.
Okay.
Chuck Norris can travel through time by running at 88 miles per hour. Just to start that off. And then there are 3 ways to do things. The right way, the wrong way, and the Chuck Norris way. The Chuck Norris way is the same as the wrong way, but with more roundhouse kicks.
Dang. That was a pretty fun batch. Now you have to do the click clack.
I know. I have to retrieve that.
You better turn me into a house, James. 88 miles? That's still slow. It is. But, you know, Back to the Future made it popular. With 1.21 gigawatts.
Yep. 1.21 gigawatts.
Gigawatts. Here comes a click clack.
Made easier with the Trash Master.
Turned you into a raisin.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that was a big peak.
Yeah, that was.
Way to go.
Like I said, peaks the mic
Every time. Enjoy that.
Although, I think there was a little more velocity on that one because it's probably a little fresher greased than the last couple.
Oh yeah, probably.
Which made it probably a tiny bit louder.
Yeah, next time have a vacuum sound redeem? For suck?
Suck.
That's a great idea. Instead of having...
And have it be a shop vac sound.
We have a shop vac, we can do that. We can totally record the sound of a shop vac sucking.
Or you can just find one on the internet that's much clearer and better.
This is true. What do you guys think? Should we do that for suck?
Yeah, like I said, I still haven't even touched a Bushmaster product.
Which still makes me giggle.
Ever.
Do it! Okay, so Fuji's for it. I've been to your house. Have you flown to the house? That's probably the only way you'd get here. Quickly.
So you've been to my house. What do I have framed and mounted on my living room wall?
There you go. Kieran is weak to fire, but you're weak to thunder, so this is gonna be terrible. So Fuji goes for the suck sound. Oh god. A picture of your dick.
Wrong.
But that's hilarious though. Could you imagine walking into
Fun
somebody...
guess, but wrong.
No, this is... I just got a great idea for some, like, psychopath. You just walk into some dude's house and there's just pictures of dicks framed on the walls everywhere.
I'm gonna curse you with this.
Oh no.
Dick ball.
Dick ball?
Yep.
Like a
Google
raccoon?
image search.
I am not Google image searching this. It's just not happening.
Because if you're gonna have that as a psychopath's entrance hallway, you gotta have the dick ball. And elephantitis nuts guy.
Elephantitis nuts guy is fine. We can do that. Salmon petting. Oh lord. Oh, okay. Break the head. It'll fall over if we break the head, I think. That's an actual salmon.
But if you're gonna have that, you can't. It's not complete without the casting couch. In the hallway.
Those are the only couches in the house.
No.
But yes, no, that'd be funny. I had no idea where I would put this in the story. As a freaking psychopathic dude with dicks on the wall, but you can make
Who
it
says
weirder.
he has to be psychopathic? Maybe he's just really, really, really gay. And proud of it.
Maybe. That'd be a fun alternative. Wait, it's doing technical.
Or maybe he's an adult video star.
I'm proud of his work? I don't know. Maybe.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
These have been all of my co-stars.
That's an amazing idea. The stupid ideas that make me happy. Frick. Alright, it's
This
angry.
here is Thundercock. He has won 5 stiffies in a row.
Is that a legitimate thing? Please tell me it's a legitimate thing.
Stiffies?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, what is it, the Golden Globe Awards or whatever it is?
But for porn?
Yeah, but for porn.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How do I not know about these things?
I don't know, I glanced across that fun fact fucking years ago somehow.
I believe it. Light it up. Freaking fire. What is your favorite monster in the game? Hello! Is it Jennifer Payne Conan? I'll go with that. Favorite monster in the game? Tough call. I'm gonna go with my stereotypical answer of Bloodbath, but I actually really enjoy Basil.
As you motion to the screen that they can't see you do.
Fair enough. But yeah, I really like Bloodbath, and I really enjoy Basil. I couldn't really tell you why, but Bloodbath just because he's just sheer power. Sheer power monster. Catch up on shit.
Partially skipping Arthur's fake lore for the moment.
Yes. I'm just kind of half skipping James too. Yes, Jennifer, welcome to chat, which is a cesspool of hilarity.
That's a perfect way of describing it. A cesspool of hilarity.
Glad you're here. Hope you don't get too scarred.
Yeah. Nice to see you. I'm Dire Wolf, the husband. Dire Fox over here plays video games, streams, and I'm just here. I'm not even along for the ride. We just anytime we're not at work, we spend like 98% of our time within 5 or 10 feet of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I sit here sometimes watching, sometimes reading stuff on my phone, sometimes a little too pooped and sleeping.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're laughing. Whether it's from James's hilarious emotes or other things, that's fine, as long as you're laughing. Oh man. And we're especially like rancid today.
Yeah.
It's a weird day. Like I don't know what it is or like what's in the soup today.
There have been multiple times of raunchy
I've told some
brought
raunchy,
up
stupid
by
stories.
chat.
And myself.
Once or twice by you.
I kind of encourage it though.
Well, it's an adult stream. We're supposed to be allowed to make dirty jokes.
Yeah,
or I should say, talk about 18 plus topics. Like the fact that bestiality is bad.
Mm-hmm.
And dangerous.
Right. Oh, you're angry now. Well, you're targeting Basil? Well, that's unfortunate. I guess Basil's dead now. Hi, I'm Wolf's son. I 100% am. Don't believe Wolf. Jennifer says, I casually game and my husband does gaming. That's cool. It's fun to see other pairs of people.
Yeah, and it's always good to have a hobby in common.
Oh yeah. Even if it's just one, at least it's something. You guys both do Monster Hunter, or is it you guys got different tastes in games? 'Cause I imagine a lot of couples have different tastes in games, but that's just my own thoughts. I'm not even sure if that's legitimate.
Also, how are you holding up on the wait for Sunbreak?
That's another good question. I'm trying to keep Wolf as blind to Sunbreak as possible. I know, I think all of the trailer releases, all 2 of them, but Wolf does not. 18 plus topics such as religion, politics, horsecock, stories from our childhood. The worst part is he's not wrong.
He's accurate and he's missed like half the stuff almost. And that's today alone.
These freaking guys, between Arthur and James memeing it up, it's always a good time. I try to avoid politics to a degree. I usually just skirt around it a lot. Oh, we did this guy!
Yeah.
Nope, didn't get this guy fast enough. I think we briefly touched politics when Distraction was here. Like, briefly, and not even technically politics. It was just kind of like, oh, this thing happened, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, we try to tactfully walk around politics.
Try. We both play Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. MHStories2, awesome.
Nice.
Jennifer plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Valhalla. How was Valhalla? I've seen a bit of Odyssey, but I have not seen Valhalla. Call of Duty, Dragon Age series, Pokemon games, Animal Crossing, Red Dead. Dang, that's a variety. I didn't expect Call of Duty in there, but the rest of those I can totally vibe with. And I'm not really much of a Call of Duty player myself. But again, I don't play shooters.
You mean besides Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 2 and Borderlands are the only, like, shooters I get close to. Besides, I guess if you count Bayonetta? I don't count that as a shooter, though.
Okay, what about Devil May Cry?
I'm terrible at that game.
Yeah, but you like the game.
Yeah,
and
that's
played
true.
it.
True.
A
Not fit
lot.
to mention at all. My mom will not be on this earth anymore. Your mom, or? I enjoyed Valhalla? Cool. Like, I really enjoyed the Ezio trilogy, so I was super hesitant to get into the all newer Assassin's Creeds, especially since like Black Flag was fun, but the meta story behind everything, I just didn't care. I really didn't. Like spoiler alert, once Desmond Miles was dead, I was just like, I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
We lost Ezio, and it makes sense. Like, we couldn't have Ezio around forever, but tooling around with frickin' Da Vinci was frickin' cool.
Especially since almost everything was for them. It was creative liberties, but it was more or less based on historical fact of some kind.
No, not Desmond Kilometers. I love that joke. Because his name is Desmond Miles, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's Desmond Miles.
Yeah, Brotherhood and 2 were my favorites that I've played. Black Flag is a close, like, second to the Ezio trilogy. Is that really all the... That's pretty much all the Assassin's Creeds I've played, though. Admittedly.
Well, no, we kind of spotted some... We saw some gameplay and kind of avoided some of the later games.
Yeah, I think it's because Ubisoft was just doing really shady things, if I remember right. I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was
What was
Ubisoft.
it? Rogue One was the American one? The one that everybody hated?
Rogue, yeah, well, Ubisoft was all of them.
No, I'm talking about the
Syndicate,
one
Rogue.
in the entire series where everybody was like, throw the fucking game out,
People
burn it.
didn't like the third in the Ezio trilogy, Revelations, but they hated, I think it was Rogue. They hated that one even more.
Yeah. Well, Revelations was a fine game.
I liked Revelations.
Yeah.
For capping off the Ezio trilogy,
I mean, it did
good.
have one or two annoying aspects if I'm
tracks and turns,
remembering
okay.
the game properly, but whatever.
it was a little
It
clunkier
was
than the others.
partially necessary, partially required by like limitations of the consoles it was going to go on to.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of the reasons why I liked it, just as a concept, Old Man Assassin. Like, that's just fun.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I gotta find more tracks, apparently. But yeah, Dragon Age, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've actually finished a Dragon Age game.
No, you haven't, but we've gotten really fucking far, I think.
I think
a
we got
couple of
close,
times.
yeah. In Origins, specifically. I don't think we played the other ones?
Because we wanted to play them in chronological order.
Yeah, and then BioWare pretty much was just like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. That
And then we got distracted by other things.
all the other things. Like a buddy of mine got me Mass Effect to play. That was fun. I beat the first one. I think we got close to beating the second. Like, I think we got within, like, striking distance of the boss, of the final boss.
Probably.
Hard to say. Part of my antics with streaming is that I actually finish freaking games.
Yeah. When we're talking about not finishing games, it's not on stream, it's just personally, you know, years ago or off camera.
Like, I know if I decided to pick up Devil May Cry, for example, it would take us forever. Because I'm pretty poor at that kind of game. Although it's been several years,
Really?
so I
You
might be
beat
dead.
it in like 3 days last time.
The first one? No, I
Yeah.
didn't beat it. I got close. Maybe?
No, you beat it.
Did I beat it?
Yeah, you beat it.
Did I forget? Maybe.
It
Well,
was like
remember your
16
childhood
hours of gameplay or less.
Yeah, they're not long games. Strongest? That's a name. We also play Soul Calibur. Husband plays shooting games, God of War. Dynasty Warriors? Hell yeah! I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
Darksiders, Devil May Cry? Hell yeah, I can vibe with all of that. Although I suck at Soul Calibur. I remember one of the reasons why I got Soul Calibur on the Wii way back when. Not Wii U, Wii, is so you could play as Link. I think that was it. There was a Nintendo Direct today. Are we gonna watch it while you're at work again, Fuji?
Are you gonna call us and watch it together again?
No, of course I'm teasing you.
At work? Again?
Yeah, James was mentioning it. Mario Kart 8 stuff, from what I understand. No news on Breath of the Wild or Bayonetta, sadly. You don't remember Scrungus Chungus? I'm actually working! Haven't taken a shower. Oof, that's always fun. Where you have to shortchange yourself a day or so.
Yeah, that really sucks.
But yeah, Jennifer, I do tend to play primarily Monster Hunter, at least on stream anyway. But just for the funsies. Other games I have played as of late Off-camera include Terraria, modded Faster Than Light, Called Wild, Hunter Called Wild. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Enjoy your your Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, she's been playing Terraria.
Whoa, Terraria,
Here and there.
yes. Oh, you need to be careful around Fox. Yes, I do have to be careful around myself.
I was thinking of something and then I completely forgot about it.
SnowRunner?
No, it was something for Fujin.
Oh,
Not for, but in reference to.
In reference to Fuji?
There was something else also. Oh, right. Because Dire Fox spends 2 hours a day in the car to be driven to and from work. She was getting a lot of time in on like Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate
And
or 4.
Yeah.
Until the screen on her Switch died.
Yeah, Fuji knows, I think.
Yeah, but
I don't know if the rest of chat knows.
the rest of the chat, except for one,
Except for
probably
Jim.
knows.
Try Escape Simulator? Escape Simulator off stream. Oh. Interesting. Like you have to escape like an escape room kind of thing?
Probably.
Because Escape Simulator sounds kind of terrifying, not gonna lie, and I don't really do horror that much.
You should actually probably do like
Try
Mechanic Simulator here and there.
Right! I do need to do that at some point.
I mean, you could do automation also, but that's
Yeah.
a different kind of thing. That's
no.
designing cars, not fixing them.
RIP switch screen. Yeah, it happened when I was about to start playing Witcher 3 again.
Yeah.
And it died, and I'm like, what the hell happened? My screen got dark. And then I realized it was fine docked, clearly, because we're playing this. And not so great, not docked. Essentially, the LED burned out. Plus...
Instead of talking with your hands,
I'm
maybe you want to
Italian,
play
man.
the game while you're talking?
It's so difficult sometimes. Also, we do this a lot. We mess with each other constantly.
Yeah, we're assholes to each other. It's one of the reasons why we get along so well.
Exactly.
But it's bro code type assholes. There's no meanness involved. It might sound mean, but it's all
in good fun.
yeah.
Also, the SD port failed as well. Luckily, on a brain blast move, I was like, oh, maybe I should check to make sure I can still transfer everything over from the SD card that was in it to what we got. And thankfully everything is saved.
Yeah.
Including my save data because I have Nintendo Online.
And I think one of the Nintendo updates might have rebooted that SD port to working partially.
I hope so, that'd be nice.
Also, the game cartridge port is also slowly dying.
I mean, granted, for context, Jen, if it's okay if I call you Jen, I have something like 3,000 hours on the Switch easily.
You're gonna call her Jen. Why not call her Pain? Instead.
Whichever you prefer, Jen or Pain.
Joking.
I mean,
Again.
I don't know. No meanness. I mean, who knows? Oh crap, I'm burning. And you poisoned my Reptar, how could you? Nice. My husband and I have 20 years still picking on each other. Hell yeah!
Exactly.
That's awesome to hear. That's always fun.
How long have we been together?
Jen is fine? Okay. Cool. Duo says like 11 or 12.
No, I think Duo's saying it's close to 15 now.
Let's see, if I count...
It's close to like 2008, 2009.
Well, if I count
2000.
when we got together...
2008. Near the end of 2008.
Yeah, it was near the end of 2008.
So that's getting on
What year are we in?
2022. That's getting on 14 years.
Yeah,
It's almost 15.
Stoked. Yeah, so about that. So that's good to hear. For a ridiculous number of years. Husband likes Pain and I love Conan. Pain tattoo as in like Pain FFX2 Pain? Or like
Max Payne?
Or like Max Payne. That's spelled differently, I think, but I could be
Probably
wrong.
one that's not that. It's
Or
probably
something
a
else.
different one.
Conan, though, is a reference I think I know.
It's a K. It's not
Not a C.
Conan with a C.
Not Conan. Oh, Naruto Pain. Ah, Man of Taste, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, Naruto Pain is freaking wicked. So, in short, if I remember correctly, I could be mistaken, Naruto Pain, as it sounds like, Pain would injure himself to do damage to his opponents, I think? A lot of mind game trickery and whatnot. He was the head of one of the Akatsuki clan, essentially.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out Conan, because since it's not a C, it rolls out like Conan the Barbarian and Conan, and Detective Conan and whatnot.
Could be Detective Conan.
No, that's a C.
It's a C?
Yeah, that's a C.
Well, I got the Naruto Pain reference correct, so that's good. I'll take what I can get. I'm not hip and happening with all the references these days. Way off on the years, yeah. Tell Jen about your whole flying thing. You have a giant bat of the skies. So, yeah, the lore around stream chat is I am a flying bat creature named Gauss. Conan was Pain's bodyguard. Oh, that's cool.
Ah.
That's sweet. I like that. That's fun. Arthur is a giant turtle, and Wolf is Godzilla. According to the lore that Arthur has made. Stream chat? You mean me, my lore. Yeah, that's fair enough. Touché. Nice. Yeah, it's fun. Are you targeting my Mizu? Yes, you are. You're a power monster, right? I remember being tripped up by
No, it's a
Tailstrap.
speed monster.
I'm betting it's a speed monster now. Yep. You guys hate me, don't you? Hell no. Hell with a capital H at that. Our son loves Sasuke. You edgelords, you. You got Pain, you got the freaking bodyguard of Pain, and you got Sasuke. Yeah, you guys are all edgelords. It's fantastic. So the
Am I
question...
mistaken in saying that Sasuke is the one that never removes his mask?
No, that's Kakashi.
Ah.
Kakashi's hilarious, though. So here's a question for you, Jen. Final Fantasy VII. Vincent or Cloud? We're going edgelords here. We're like, Sasuke. I'm funny. I'm not. Sasuke was a little strange, though. Not gonna lie. Not strange. He was just mopey. I mean, his entire family was murdered before his very eyes, so he's allowed to be.
You say in a happy, cheery voice.
I didn't like Sasuke, alright? Well, no. Correction. I didn't like Sasuke when I was a freaking edgy teen. So, take that as you will. Naruto's been on for how long now? Long frickin' time? Next tattoo, Itachi sitting on his throne right before he fights Sasuke. That's a good idea. I like it. With the crows and everything. Cloud, fair enough. Cloud definitely has, the psychology bits going on. I mean, Vincent does too, but Vincent's more of... My prospective wife was stolen from me by a creepy old man, so... Yeah. And she might have birthed Sephiroth, so... Yeah. That kind of sucks.
Unwillingly.
Yeah. Yeah. But Cloud is less the, I'm a literal monster, and more of I am a walking, existential crisis. Spoilers! Oh crap. Why do you even respond to me? Because you're my buddy. You're my boy. And that's why. Among other reasons. Those are the quick reasons. Do I bother... When did he get poisoned? Oh, I guess I did it. I left calf, I'm getting Kurama and Matatabi tattoo, and Erza tattoo on my right calf. Kurama as in Yu Yu Hakusho Kurama. Matatabi I'm not familiar with. Erza from Fairy Tail?
Yes, from Fairy Tail.
Hell yeah.
Please tell me it's it's Urza Scarlet from early Fairy Tail before they completely changed her character. Back when she was a total badass.
Tattoo every
More
season
so
far?
than later game.
Maybe Jen's making a sleeve. I don't know. Oh wait, no, you said calf. Is that technically a sleeve if it's on your leg too? I don't know if there's a separate word for that.
Neither do I.
I'm not tattoo savvy. I guess what can I make you do? No. Let's get Raitaro! Naruto 9 Tails Kurama? Okay, and 2 Tails Beast Matatabi. Fair enough. I don't remember Two Tails that well. I remember Gara's raccoon boy. Two Tails. Why am I struggling so hard with that? I'm sure I must have... The BA Erza, hell yes.
Yes. I can't remember how much they changed her later on, but like episode 1 and whatnot, she was just over the top, like probably the baddest character in the entire like manga anime.
Erza? Oh yeah.
She was, not only tough as nails and cool, but she would literally do basically whatever she fucking had to keep everybody safe, finish the mission, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
And didn't need to rely on anybody for the most part.
Ooh, that's Nurgle.
Unless it was like their strengths.
Yeah.
She wasn't as open and outgoing, I think, in the beginning. She was nice.
Forceful, but she wasn't.
Yeah, she was nice. She was,
Very
a
collected.
forceful personality, cool-headed, shit like that.
Apparently you're BA and really massive. Well, no, Erza doesn't have a massive sword. She's just all the tattoos are. Yeah, I imagine
yeah,
so.
Especially if you're gonna be paying to get a good artist to do it right.
And I imagine you would. So.
And probably even more if you're gonna have them ink it heavy so that it doesn't fade for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Let's stop down an entire town to save a kitten. That sounds like something I would do, honestly. I have an artist. Cool. I figured you would, if you've already had the other tattoos done. But, yeah, I guess you never know. Sometimes artists retire and whatnot.
Could be like my brother. Yeah, could be like my brother-in-law's artist who retired.
Oh, did he retire?
Yeah, for like 2 years, and now he's back.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so you got the whole back done. Sort of?
He had them add some stuff and just kind of call it at that. To make it look like it's done, even though it's only like half of what it was originally supposed to be.
Fair enough. See, I'm too indecisive. If I ever got a tattoo, I'd immediately be like, oh, I could have gotten that instead. Or I'd be like, oh, I can get that too, and then it would just never stop. Which I imagine is kind of the whole shtick.
Unlike me, you're probably going to get old, so whatever you get is not going to look like that later on.
Also that. My son helped me design a Mother's Day tattoo. He wanted a dragon and I wanted a cross, so I combined them. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I like this idea. That's fun, though. Yeah, I guess you don't really see the symbolism of the dragon and the cross together too often, do you?
You mean, unlike my t-shirt?
Oh, yeah. The one
Which
I really
has
like,
a
but
dragon climbing all over a cross?
True. Naru told me that you've been to the lofty trees before. I'd appreciate your help. Yeah. Sure, let's keep murdering elder dragons. Let's mark this quest so I don't have to go hunting for it. Not Ice Phantom, because that quest will kill me repeatedly. There we go. Altitude Lofty. Where are you? Funny story that isn't real, says Arthur. Fox once fought someone in New York and ended up winning. She basically killed a giant fish lizard named Zetus, who was being a weirdo. That's quite the summary. Being a weirdo. I like it. Where is it? There it is.
Come to think of it, I actually really wish I had at least one picture of Dad's tattoo on his forearm.
Oh, do you?
No, I wish I had
one.
one.
Sorry.
So I could get a copy.
Is that the sun?
Yeah, it was a sun with a specific number of flames on the outside, each flame being a different color, each color representing a different person he knew that was dead. Among a couple of other things.
Gotcha. I didn't know that's what it meant, actually. I knew he had the tattoo, but I could never remember what it was.
And it was old and faded, and I would, the only tattoo I can think of that I would really actually probably like to have would be that.
Something like that?
No.
Or just
that. With the same fade and all.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah.
God,
because if you didn't, it didn't stand out.
Yeah, it was very
Unless he pointed it out, you wouldn't notice it.
This is true, because I didn't notice it for quite a while.
I think you didn't notice it for a couple of years.
Probably. And I was like, oh, I didn't know Dad has a tattoo.
But yeah.
Oh, wrong way.
And I'm pretty positive I could deal with that for the rest of my life.
See, Wolf is convinced that he's going to be gone in 20 years or so?
Something like that. I'll only make it to about 50.
And I intend on hoping that changes, or maybe potentially changing it myself, but who knows?
Oh.
Forgot to ask, how's everyone doing? Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
I forget that all the freaking time. I just launched straight into a conversation like I haven't seen you in like 10 years.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Of course, us being mostly... both of us being at least mostly Italian...
Doesn't help.
That's kind of how we are.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean, considering the alternatives, I'm trying to think of any crazy stories that have happened more recently.
You mean besides the stream being delayed because of the power company maintenancing lines or some such?
That's not nearly as crazy as
Today?
I was thinking, but yeah, something like that. No, we're doing pretty good. I can't get your head shape right. You're doing a doodle again? Yeah, Arthur is our resident, not tattoo artist, but I almost said ink artist, but that's the same freaking thing. Digital art and painting. Where the hell am I supposed to go? God, there's gotta be something weird that's happened lately. That's the whole shtick. Whenever me and Wolf go grocery shopping, we have like not a regular cashier, so to speak, but when we see, his art is actually in the Discord, which I will throw in if you're curious. You're more than welcome to share your art as well. I'm just a guy who makes art. I don't do professional work because I'm a minor. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe one day. You never know.
Dire Fox also has a YouTube channel, which is just
all the VODs.
All the VODs from the streams posted. And your Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate Prowler only playthrough, where she beats basically the entire game having never used the Hunter.
Yes.
Because one day, her and a couple of buddies on a different Discord figured out that it was possible.
Yep. We found out it was theoretically possible because of the damage that cats can do if you set them up right. Besides, I wouldn't want to do professional art. I can understand that. Because then you're at the whim of everyone else. For the most part. It depends on what kind of art you get into. Like, writing is one thing. You kind of have to write to people, but at the same time, you really don't. Depends on how much money you want to make. Me, personally, I do not write stories that I am not happy with or enjoy writing in the first place. So, for example, I don't think I could write something like Christian literature, because it's just... I don't know, I wouldn't know the first thing about it. However, dark fantasy stories? Weird and not weird and creepy, but weird. I'm all over it. It's mainly because my art is just plain not good. That is not true, sir. I have seen your painting, and it is freaking amazing. Easily better than anything I've done, but I'm also not a doodler, I guess. Remember when I showed my, my coworker your painting, Arthur?
And he wanted it as a tattoo?
Yeah, speaking of tattoos, he wanted it as a tattoo. Or he was thinking about getting it, kind of thing. Yeah, safety guy wants, actually does want a few tattoos.
I don't blame him.
Neither do I. I just love that he's pushing freaking... What would you call it? Not middle-aged, that's not the right term. Golden years? Is that the term? I don't know. He's an older guy. And he's still... He's sprier than most of frickin' 20-year-olds I know. Digital Art's just doodles about Gammy, which is the little character of my favorite kaiju. Yeah, still. Doodles in cartoons are very much a thing. And hell, some of the current cartoons on TV? Oh my god. I can't even. Like, what happened to, like, the classic Powerpuff Girl style, or, you know, old anime style? Not to say that new anime is bad, it's just, there was something about, like, Rurouni Kenshin, or Yu Yu Hakusho, and old DBZ and stuff. I don't know what it was. I think maybe because it was all hand-done?
You mean, like, DBZ actually having blood back in the day?
Yeah. Which was Kai? Kushala. I'm looking up Kushala. Sumi. Regular. Technical. Well, we'll bring Raitaro. God, freaking menus. Learn how to press the button, self. There we go. Smiling Friends is amazing? Isn't that the horror, like the horror one? Were they, like, Happy Tree Friends? There's a throwback. Actually, Wolf, you don't know Happy Tree Friends, do you?
I've heard of it once or twice, maybe.
It's essentially little critters getting brutally murdered in various ways.
What?
That's it. That's Happy Tree Friends.
Huh.
It's my favorite animated show on Adult Swim. Horror? No, that's a different one. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something completely different. It's a comedy. Yeah. Whoops. My mistake.
Anything that was on Adult Swim that was not a Japanese anime, I despised.
Yeah.
Then again, I predate Adult Swim for Toonami.
Yes! Toonami, I miss Toonami so much.
Toonami had the same problems.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes.
But no, I was thinking something completely different. My bad. But yeah, Happy Tree Friends was... It wasn't on... It used to be on YouTube, but probably got banned because of gore. For example, one of the episodes was a dude, like, shaving in his car. And I say dude, it was like a moose creature, or a moose character. And he ends up, like, ripping his throat out kind of thing. It's a weird acid trip of nonsense. Ooh, we could bring out... Actually, no, we'll leave...
Yeah, no, Adult Swim was probably my favorite program on
Adult Swim?
cable while it was on cable, while I was watching cable.
Moose is named Lumpy? So you know Happy Tree Friends. I'm surprised it's still around. And I think you're thinking of, No, it was technically Adult Swim that was Toonami, because Toonami was on Adult Swim? Is that how it worked?
Huh?
Toonami?
Originally, I believe Toonami was its own thing before Adult Swim, and then later you got Adult Swim, and then later they brought back Toonami and put it in the afternoon, and then they cut that and put it back on Adult Swim. So it was
2016?
Toonami, but it was also Adult Swim.
Oh yeah, Arthur, I had no idea.
And then they killed it again. And now it's just Adult Swim.
But yeah, no, I had no idea. I was shown Happy Tree Friends by one of my brother's friends, I think. No, actually, no, that was one of my freaking elementary school mates. God, that chick was weird. At one point, I don't know. I didn't know what to think about this girl. She was like 9 or something like that. It would just casually drop F-bombs when her parents weren't around. Like, I was like, lady. Not a lady. Girl, what are you on about? She's like, oh, I'm just trying to be cool. I'm like, that's not cool. That's just you being dumb. Not to say dropping F-bombs is dumb. It's just, as a 10-year-old, come on.
Zoids.
Yes! Oh!
Pokemon.
I miss Zoids. Bleach, Fairy Tail, One
Dragon
Piece,
Ball.
Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer. I still need to see Demon Slayer. Goblin Slayer?
No, Demon Slayer is a different anime.
No, I'm asking about Goblin Slayer. Have you
Oh.
seen it? Sorry, I didn't make that clear.
Let's see. Bleach I would have loved to have watched on TV, but
I
didn't have
think I have
access
Bleach
to it.
still.
Same for Fairy Tail and One Piece. But I did get to watch Zoids, both Chaotic Century and New Century on on TV.
Am I gonna
The
die?
Pokemon series for the first at least couple of seasons.
At least Indigo League, probably. Indigo and Orange
All
League.
of Lapras. Also.
Yeah, Orange League.
And the Dragon Ball series, I watched a couple of series for quite a while.
My brother loved Dragon Ball.
Whenever
not
I could,
Z, Dragon
whenever
Ball.
I could see it, because I didn't have access to that program while it was first airing in the U.S.
Fair enough.
It was only when I was over friends' houses, and it was on.
At one point when Rurouni Kenshin came on, This is how much of a weed I was back in high school.
That was the shit to catch.
A friend of mine at the time was like, hey, you want to hang out? And I almost went, no, because Rurouni Kenshin was on at 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Rurouni Kenshin and Fully Cooley, Cowboy Bebop, and Yu Yu Hakusho and Inuyasha were all the shit to catch.
I missed...
In that similar time period. They weren't all on at the same time, airing for the first times, but they were all really close and somewhat overlapping.
Yeah, I missed a lot of Inuyasha. I got random episodes here and there.
Well, that's because they were aired in random episodes.
I just wish people invited me anywhere at all. I'm not friends with this girl anymore, so I don't know what that tells you. She tried to pretend like my autistic brother was the scum of the earth, and we didn't talk again. So, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. My brother, bless him, is a interesting, fascinating kid. He's a year older than me. I couldn't communicate with him very well, but my oldest brother could, which was super interesting to me. So, not that we didn't get along, it's just that we didn't really interact much. Actually, funny story, Arthur, she almost did. Not my fault. I will preface that, but she liked to hurt herself back before I said some nasty things to her. Shall we say. You know how when I just snap?
Yeah.
I snapped.
Yeah.
And it wasn't pretty. I didn't do anything to her, but I did say a lot of things. Actually, I wrote a lot of things and made her read it out loud. No, this was back in high school.
See, this is why men are the superior species.
Seriously. I would've... See, if I was
a man
dude,
would have walked up to the other guy,
Dexter,
broke his jaw, and been like,
and
we
called
cool
it a
now?
day.
Yeah, we're cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what if it happened. I probably would have still been friends with her, but...
That was emotional damage!
I went full for the emotional kill, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I was... See, when I broke up friendships, I broke them up with... I just broke them up. Oh, Glavinus. I shouldn't say I just broke them up, but I burned bridges. Like, Jen, I don't know if you had similar experiences in school, but for whatever reason, I just could not maintain friendships with other girls that well. Unless they were weebs like me. Elliot Roger over here saying men are superior. Okay, that was too far. Maybe a little bit. If I remember who the person was.
What's up?
I don't remember. It's okay. Arthur knows, and that's what matters. But again, I don't know. High school was just a strange place, and forever will be for many teenagers. God, did I have any normal friendships in high school? D&D guy, who I'm still friends with. Obviously you and Duo. What other normal... Didn't she go into the, Coast Guard? The girl I got my boots off with.
No, she was in the Air Force.
Air Force, okay.
Air Force? No. Yes?
She was somebody I guess you could call I had a normal relationship with, who was female.
I think she did go into the Coast Guard Reserve after doing her military service.
It was one of the two. She was really cool. I had one friend who went into aerospace engineering and I never heard from her again. Yeah, she was a tomboy like me, loved dragons, Zoids and stuff, Gundams, etc. So we jived super well. And then she 180'd and turned into like the popular kid at school, and we just ceased getting along. It was the weirdest thing.
Huh.
Like she started hanging out with a bunch of like
So it was a high school
girls?
debut, got it.
Essentially. Do I count as somebody I get along with? Hell yeah. Obviously I didn't meet you in high school, so I don't think that part of it counts. Welcome back, find out any tracks. Find out any tracks? Find any tracks? What was fun? You found Kushala tracks. Must have gone undetected until now because they were hidden in the forest undergrowth. Really? Yes, you did. Did I now? Put out a scrimming request for writers everywhere to help us investigate the Kushala den you found? But why? Unfamiliar tracks were found in the Wintry Way. Sure. I think this will be the last quest we do for the night, though. It's getting late for me. I know we started late, and that's why I'm Continuing.
Yeah, but you still have to get up in the morning.
Yeah, I've been doing a bang-up job of that, haven't I?
Oh, yeah.
So, fun fact. Fox, me,
Dire Fox is not a morning person.
I
Dire Wolf is. Actually, Dire Wolf is an early morning person or an afternoon
Lost
person, and not really much in between.
Yeah, and I kind of corrupted Wolf on that. I mean, I wasn't alive and also in Illinois being born, but we did meet.
You are the reason why I'm not in anywhere in between there anymore.
Yeah, I'm a bad influence on Wolf.
You're a bad influence on a lot of people, but that's beside the point.
That's also true. I'm in the wrong area. Alaska, Rocky Canyon, Wintry Way. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Gather tracks on Alaska. Great quest. But yeah, I was the person who, I'd be up at 3 a.m. and happy about it. Writing
Still
stuff.
up.
Still up at 3 a.m. Well, I would wake up at noon.
Yeah.
So, thank you for the
That's the
hugs,
thing.
Arthur.
You wouldn't wake up until the afternoon.
Exactly.
And yes, Dire Fox here can sleep 27 hours out of the
Base
day.
and not living it, okay. Yeah, I could. In fact, I've done it. There was at one point during, also during high school, where I got sick and I'm like, F this, and fell asleep for 24 hours. Woke up fine. I forget why, I just was like, you know what, sleep is the answer.
So you pulled a man flu.
Essentially, yeah. I was like, I don't want to be sick anymore.
Isn't that the opposite?
Is the man flu the one that they get over it quickly, or
No.
is it the one that they cry about?
No, I think it's that men take more time. We take more time off, like from work, if we have the flu, and we bitch about it, you know, sucking harder than it
actually
women
does.
bitch about. No, like men legitimately have a slower and slightly weaker immune response than women, or something along those lines. There's actual
Actual science.
biological reasons why men are out of the count longer, but at the same time, if you look at it in the entirety of the information, men are down like 3 days, like totally shut down,
Like,
no,
inoperable.
out of service, like they just gone.
Out of
Like,
service.
somebody shut the lights off and that's it for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And a woman, as far as I'm aware, it's like 1 day, maybe 2, and then they're back to work.
Mm-hmm.
But it's that they got back to like 50% and they're pushing through it,
Yeah.
which makes them sick at 50% sucky for like
A
week or 2.
Mm-hmm. This was a point in high school where a fox ate an entire bison carcass, carried the scraps to her young turtlings. I was one of them. Now that would be an adventure. Although, God, see, here's how much of a carnivore I am. I'm just gonna go on a side tangent real quick. Duo went to a store and brought home 4? How many freaking sticks did you bring back?
At least 4.
At least 4 jerky sticks of different meats.
Because there was wild boar,
Which
elk,
was yummy.
bison,
Bison was yummy.
venison.
Oh, delicious.
What else was there? Was there anything else? That is 4.
Is it 4? Okay, then
Yeah.
that's it.
But I couldn't fucking.
Well, suppose it was
I
all pork,
wouldn't
too.
chance eating them because they were mixed with pork meat, and pork doesn't agree with me most times.
Which is strange.
But not all the time. I can eat pepperoni pizza just fine, no problems, almost ever. But you put bacon on it, bacon, pepperoni, and sausage on the pizza, no. I have problems. Sausage on the pizza, problems.
The smell
Bacon
is
on the
driving me
pizza,
nuts.
problems. However, I get bacon on a burger, and I'm fine.
Which is...
What the fuck?
We haven't been able to figure it out.
And
so-
then the more I pay attention, the more any of us
Oh,
pay
God,
attention
sorry.
to it to try and work around it and figure out what the hell's going on, the more confusing it gets. So, just pork doesn't agree with me. I tend not to eat pork at all.
Yeah.
So, having pork meat in the jerky means, yeah, I'm going to steer clear of it. and they all had pork.
All of them.
That pissed me off just a little bit. I think it pissed
No.
Duo off more than it pissed anybody else off because he wanted all three of us to be able to
He wanted us to
cut
share.
a third off of each stick and try.
I shared one with Lumbertuck at least. It was one of the only one of my brothers to survive the winter. Afterwards, me and Fox ventured out into the outside world, and now we're here. Actually, isn't like the survival rate of sea turtles like abysmal?
Yes.
That sucks. Giant creatures that live ridiculously long lifespans, snuffed out before they get given a chance. But that's nature. I feel like a lot of animals are like that. Go up, Astalos. Thank you. Everybody's just watching me figure out how to navigate green on light blue. I'm trying to follow these scout flies, and it's... I swear I'm not colorblind, but this game is making me think I am. Is it down here? Yes. Did you get separated? Because I accidentally flew to Illinois instead of Pennsylvania. That's quite the accident, actually. Oh, yeah. Is it sad that, you know, some kids have the nightmare of like, oh, I was traveling with my parents and suddenly I was on the wrong plane or something? I don't know. I don't know if that's a normal fear for kids. Yes, no, maybe? I don't know.
I
Ah!
was on a plane once in my childhood. Sorry,
Fair.
twice. I had to come back.
Fair enough.
I was one of the little kids they took up into the cockpit and showed all the fucking doodads and gadgets.
That'd have been cool.
It was actually kind of cool.
I didn't get that. Well,
It was a little nauseating from looking at just how many there were
yeah.
and trying to figure it all out. But, you know,
Land.
I was like 7 at the time.
Oh, so you were probably having a freaking.
Oh yeah,
Time of
I
your
mean
life.
you're talking to somebody who's had a mechanical interest by the age of like 3 or 4.
Huh.
So
Fair enough.
yeah, I knew I liked mechanical, and I was trying to figure out as much as I could. Although now I know that, you know, they got like fucking, you know, 2 to 8 motors on those things. So every one of the gauges that they have,
Is
they
for
have
each-
to have for
for-
every motor,
Yeah. Game's mom is very easily scared when he's not around.
among other things.
Yeah. I absolutely hate when he's out on his own. Sounds like a parent. See, that was my actual mom. But there was also, correction. She said that she always got worried when we were out by ourselves or something like that. But at the same time, she left me at my friend's house for 2 days and forgot I was there. I didn't tell you that story, Wolf.
What did you just say?
You heard me? I was at a friend's house in the same neighborhood. And she forgot I was there, and I was there for like 2 or 3 days. Clearly, I didn't care.
Was your friend's parents like, did your mom forget you're here?
Yes. They came upstairs when I was hanging out with my buddy. I don't know what to call
After
him.
2 days.
After like 2 days, like, why
2
are
or
you
3
still
days.
here? It's like, well, my mom never came and got me. 'Cause I was like 4, 5? I was young.
Oh no, you probably got to be older than 4 or 5.
Maybe 5 or 6. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with the neighborhood kids and I was like 5 or 6. That's a Volcana. I don't like this. I already don't like this. Splatterport, let's go. But yeah, it's actually a kid that I haven't talked to in probably a decade and a half.
Oh wow.
Weird kid, fun kid. I'm totally gonna cheat on this, because I don't remember what Volcana do. Volcana. Did I spell it right? Yes. Speed first, okay. So Stratafort knows what he's doing. There's no more tea left.
Yeah, there is.
Can I have some? My throat is amazingly dry. I have been doing a lot of chattering after all. Ale hydrate! You can have the wrist.
Okey-doke.
All half a sip or something. Like the years isn't fun or weird. I'm not interesting. Well, you're fun. I don't know what qualifies as weird these days, so can't help you. Am I technically weird? I don't know. I'm psycho. I'll go with that. Weird? Maybe? I don't know, nowadays people say weird is acting kinda normal. Like, oh, I don't do drugs and stuff. That means I'm not cool, I guess. I don't know. Life is strange. And no, we're not rolling credits on the video game. I was not a fan of that game. Yeah, we'll let you get Fiery Aura Strataport, and hopefully you're not a psycho. You're a licentious little bat thing. That's a word. I'm trying to remember that exact meaning. I'm failing horribly. I need to remember to boost my vocabulary more often. Go, Strataport! Nuke it! Sufficient nuke. You are still... okay. Is everybody cold? No. Okay, thank god. I forgot. I must have done that when we were not in the den. Jesus. Now you're flying. What do you do when you're flying? Power moves. Okay. Cool. We can totally do this. I'm gonna make more art of Gammy's mom. What should she do next? Maybe she goes out looking for other turtle creatures. Like trying to find a, not necessarily like a sibling of Gammy, but like somebody related. So she can ask, hey, is this normal? Yeah, that sort of thing. Not switch. Cancel orders? What were you trying to do? Strataport's smarter than me. I think that would be fun. Have her encounter a problem and be like, oh crap, I don't know how to help turtle creature. Let me go find other turtle creatures. Let's see. We're not targeting the wings, I realized. Oh well, that's fine. I don't need to knock her down. Oh, we're all frostbitten. Not cool, Velkana. So Gammy's becoming older and she wants to know if the changes are good or not? Yeah! Exactly, something that could work. I like that idea, actually, that's cute. I think that's one of the few head-to-heads that actually would be easier on PC, if it's structured the same way. Mash 2 buttons alternating, okay! This isn't gonna do a full nuke, is it? Not quite, but you know what? Whatever. She's almost dead. You're iced, so you need power? Come here, Reptar. You finally get to do something. Will we ever find out who Gammy's actual parents are? Probably not, to be honest. Yeah, probably not. I don't think it really matters to either one of them that much. That's actually a question. I wonder how many, or how often, like, adopted kids are like, oh yeah, I wanna go see my, I wanna know who my actual parents were and actually go out and find them. Probably a few.
There are. I actually know someone who did.
Oh, okay. Did it work out for them though? Do you remember?
Well, their parents were very sweet people.
With their adopted parents?
Yes, their adopted parents were very sweet people. Rather nurturing, but the kid was not... The kid kind of was... never let them into that spot as true parents. and then wanted to go find her real mom and whatnot. And I don't think anything too bad happened of it.
At least we're not talking like
the mom,
Rambo 5.
Yeah, no, the mom actually, I think, wanted to. The biological mother, I believe, wanted to actually spend time with her and kind of build a relationship. Maybe not mother-daughter, but, you know, kind of friends. And
I just fast traveled away.
I was always worried that before they got together and met, that it might actually cause serious problems for her family relationships with her parents, her adoptive parents.
I'll say
and if nothing else, I personally felt that really was a painful thing to do and say to their emotionally for the adoptive parents, because they really cared for her.
That's good. Well, good that they cared for her, I mean.
Yeah.
Or this is just like I'm doing with Iris, they aren't going to be shown at all. Eh. The thing is, Iris is a pretty big part of the Gammy story, unlike his parents. Well, there you go. The parents don't have to have any part in the story if you don't want them to. If it doesn't matter the character, then so be it. I mean, one of my characters has a ongoing relationship with one of his parents. The other one, couldn't tell you. Obviously he's not in the picture at all, but I don't think my character even mentions his dad. No real reason to. Yeah, never had a real reason to. Because his mom was always there. Welcome back. Find any tracks? Yes. Can't believe you encountered Volcana. That might explain why Labaska has gotten so cold. For being funny little doodles, Gammy lore is a lot more cohesive and understandable than the wolf lore. Well, of course. The wolf lore is insane. Okay, cool. Another one? Nergigante's been spotted around Turga. Okay, well, we're doing that later. Please search the den. Imagine Nergigante is even stronger than the one you fought against with Cheval. This won't be easy. Oh, that's right, I did fight against Cheval. Against Cheval? With Cheval. Jesus! Alright, let's go find someone to spread our madness to, shall we?
Hey, Payne, any suggestions on a place to raid?
Actually, that's a good question, Jen, if you're still in chat. Do you have anybody?
Or Fujin, if you're still here, or Dragon Guro.
I'm just waiting for the command.
You still here, Dragon?
Just to show up, just still here. I love that command so much. Oh, man. Oh, right, I'm not logged in. I should probably log into Twitch.
Yeah, you should probably log in.
I'll do that while I'm looking on my phone. While I'm looking for someone to raid on... That's the wrong password. Yeah, token, yeah. Give me the frickin' security code. I forgot my channel has ads on it. Alright, we got Super Derek, we got Maple Preacher. What is Furi? Arcalp's playing Scarlet Nexus, 2 girls, 1 game is doing food and drink. Luna. DJ, I think, is somebody we met through... Yeah, that's the person we met through Van. Strife Eclipse, I don't remember where we met them. Dini Linguini! Kajumaju and Colorful Artie. We're gonna raid Dini. We haven't raided Dini in a long time. Granted, we rarely catch him. What is he playing? Lost Ark. I don't know what this is. Looks like a RPG of some kind. I say that as we are also playing an RPG of some kind. There we go. We'll raid Dini, say hi. I wonder what he did for his birthday. There was some big thing he was supposed to... Did that work?
I don't think it did.
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe you
Oh, I
typed
did
it wrong.
exclamation point raid. Derp. That's why. I was so caught up in the... There we go. I was so caught up in the exclamation point bot commands that I completely forgot how to raid people. Yay! Fox doing dumb stuff as usual. Oh, me oh my. Well, as... I should have known. I should have absolutely known that we weren't getting to the Elder's Lair at all. Elder's Lair? Elder's Lair at all today. And just doing all the side quests. I don't know why, I just have a feeling that doing all the side quests first is better. But, you know, I could be wrong and it could be a waste of time. We'll see. As per the usual, you guys are always fun to hang around with. I don't know why I'm playing with the deer caller right now. But next week we'll be doing more stories too, obviously. I think I finally have an idea of what we're doing when we're done with the game. It's gonna be kind of a mix of stuff, most likely. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, mixing it up a bit. Until later, friendos, till next week, we're gonna go say hi to Deanie and figure out what this game is, I guess. Maybe I should pay attention to what games people are playing, but I usually just raid for the person. Anywho's, let's-a go!
Bye, guys.